winner?
Yeah, I want the winner.
Since they're fighting, Joshua's available. Do you want to fight Joshua? Unless he fights Usyk.
I've been wanting Joshua for 3-4 years now.
What would happen in that fight?
Come on, man. You really know I'm rocking with the dream team all day. Like, hey, listen, Andy Ruiz stole my moment, man. That was my time to shine. That would have been my Buster Douglas moment. But Andy Ruiz
Shout out to Andy.
Shout out to Andy. You know what I mean? We'll work something out. But okay. Joshua, I still want you, baby.
Usyk, Joshua, who wins?
Huh?
Usyk or Joshua?
Joshua.
Those are the words of Trevor Bryan as he explains that he's been wanting Anthony Joshua for 3 years now. And I don't know why that hasn't came in fruition. You have to look at Trevor Bryant's promoter, of course. But he also blames that his time to shine, Andy Ruiz stole his moment. And he stole his Buster Douglas moment, which is not really a good moment. But, say something else. I don't know. But, whatever. But he stole it, and he's always wanted Joshua, so he's calling out Anthony Joshua. Let me counterpunch. Trevor Bryan is the only American heavyweight. The only problem is he's not a super. He doesn't have any of the true belts, the super titles. Okay, the super titles are quote unquote the real titles. Okay, when you're talking about the WBA, it's good for saying, "Hey, I have this belt," but it has no really legitimate claim. Okay, like it's a belt to tote around, and he may have to pay sanctioning fees for it. You know how the sanctioning bodies are all set up, to make that bread. But at the end of the day, that WBA is not going to keep you fed. Bars. And honestly, it's not. It's not going to get you those fights that he needs. The WBA or a regular title is a type of title that anybody that's coming back from something would want, like a Daniel Dubois or a Billy Joe or a Charles Martin. Or Andy Ruiz. They would want one of those particular titles just to claim something to have as a title. Okay. Trevor Bryan does have that. Okay. He does have the WBA title. So, the only problem is he's not really known. He sounds like a likable guy. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I think he's a guy that falls down by the wayside. And I hope he does get his opportunity to show what he has with one of these guys or whatnot. But as far as Anthony Joshua is like either he's the highest paid or the second highest paid. He's the cash cow in the division. So if you were a guy in Trevor Bryant's position, that's exactly who you should be calling out. You know what I mean? Because people see Andy Ruiz's success story and his rise to fall and all that stuff, his claim to fame. And it was simple, he was humble. He waited for his right opportunity and he took it and he capitalized on it. And a lot of people see Andy Ruiz and they know Andy Ruiz was on the same level as them at some point. So, as of a couple of years ago, Andy Ruiz was that guy that got beat by Joseph Parker in a foreign land. And then Bob Arum dropped him like a hot potato. Right? So, they see guys that can get their shot and have the opportunity, so that only spikes interest in these fighters that are lesser known, like Trevor Bryan. But I wish him all the best. I hope he does get the opportunity to test, and we'll see him lay people to rest. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Trevor Bryan calling out Anthony Joshua. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.